Hey guys, how you doing? FM Dell here, and welcome to We're All Wednesday, ain't we? Now, we had last week off. Why? Dell, why? Well, because this episode is a transfer window special episode, which obviously means I didn't want to put it on the same time as the actual transfer window. Didn't want to get lost in all that. So what I thought is, let's get you a week off, let's have a nice little time, and then let's come back and see how it's all going. And as you can see right now from the manager screen, an A+ job. You know it's not going too badly. Let's see where we've been. Kelly? So we left you on the 2-0 defeat at Bristol City, and let's be honest, that is our last defeat that we've had. So it's not been going too badly. We came out of that into a 0-0 draw against West Brom. Decent result, decent performances. We're having to use a lot of different players, including the new boy who's come in. Here he is, Christopher Scott. I told you we were bringing in a new boy, and Christopher Scott is the guy we did. We brought him in from the one and only Bayern Munich. Not sure if you've heard of him. And he did okay there, you know. He got games in their second team. Few games for the first team, did all right. We brought him for 230,000, which for us is quite a lot of money. That's got to be said. But as you can see already over here, 3 games, a 7.32. This boy, he makes me happy. Yes, he does. He's done well since turning up for us. But yeah, so we went from that 0-0 to the QPR game. We had 2 QPR games in very quick succession. We played them on the 6th. We beat them 2-0. Christopher Scott, of course, and Will Ferry. Now, Will Ferry is really playing for a contract at the moment. He's actually turning up, is what he's doing, because we played them once there, and then we went in the FA Cup, another 2-0 win. Ferry came on and scored again. You'll also see a goal from Cameron Archer, which is a rare one. We all know that. Longman as well, getting 2 in the next game, which was against Preston. And lovely 2-0 win here against Preston. A decent performance again. And good from Brian Longman. Just before you come back today for Blackpool, we played Barnsley. Now, we played Barnsley on TV and we won 4-1. The only issue about being on TV is that more people can see that Christopher Scott is an absolute baller, as well as Castillo. Kelman also came on in the game and scored a goal. So that was nice to see as well. Some of these young players who we've brought in over the summer can score goals. Maybe not as many as you want, but they can score goals. So that's good to see. It does mean that the league table right now is looking quite good for us. We are in 4th. 4th! I don't know how we're in 4th. I don't really know what's happened, but I am a bit worried that we don't really have the players to command 4th position, but we've got to look at the positives. We are 10 points in that playoff, so we could throw it away. We could be Wednesday, but we could survive. And you know what? This is the thing. We are only 2 points off automatic promotion. Could we get to the Premier League? I just don't think so. So, nah, neither do I. But it is today. What we're going to get is the Blackpool game and also the transfer window. That's the important thing. I just want you to see here as well as we go to the squad and look at the squad depth, just what I should maybe be doing over the period of time that is called the transfer window. And I still think we need a striker. We've been trying to bring in strikers. John Jules, we've still got Windass, Patterson. Scott can play anywhere. To be honest, if we could have a team full of Scots right now, that would be the dream. Carvalho as well, everywhere. We just seem to be lacking. We just see the same names. You'll see the same names in a lot of positions, and that is worrying. I feel the only place kind of confident would have been centre mid, but we got injuries there, as we always do, as Sheffield Wednesday always do. In real life, defence is where we are strong. We knew that at the beginning. We knew we were building on our defence, and we look very good in defence. Goalkeeper, we still got Dawson, got Trafford on loan. 2 decent goalkeepers. Maybe not the best goalkeepers, but I think if we can keep them until the end of the season, we'll be okay. Couple of players left on loan. One of them is Charles Hagan. He's already on in this January window. He's gone on loan all the way to Sutton. Played 3 games so far with a 7 rating. Pretty decent loan. The other loan who's gone out, Javier Simons, Simons. We've let him go for a second spell in this season away from us. He was at Salford, but you know what? I said that's not good enough, Salford. You're not doing good enough for him. League 2, he's better than that. And I put him in at League 1 Wimbledon, and as you can see from the average rating, he's not better than that. He is not better than that. So that might have been a mistake. I'll accept it. I'll take it on the shoulders. But today, we've got Blackpool, transfer window. Let's go. Just before the game, we've got something else to say. I stopped Jake Clark-Salter leaving. Now, I don't know what you think of that. I think it was the best option. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I decided he shouldn't go. Where was the club? I can't remember for you. But it was. He's a bit unhappy with us at the moment because he wasn't allowed to go. Watford. He wanted to go to Watford. I said no. I said, look, you're better off staying with us. Why would you want to go to the team directly above us in the league. So I was like, no, can't let you go there. It's too much of an issue for us. He's now not happy. It doesn't mean he won't play, but he's not happy. So the team itself for today against Blackpool looks like this. We've got Dawson in goal, Palmer on the right, Dunkley, Salter, Devine on the left. Christopher Scott is actually going to be playing just behind the striker today. He's not fully fit. He will be coming off. There'll be a switcheroo with Carvalho probably about the 60th minute. Just so you know already. Ball and Adena are the two in the middle. Longman on the right. Castillo on the left. John Jules going up front for us today. We've got Andy Pooley who came on. He's a young lad. The under-23s are playing today, which always helps us when we're trying to pick a bench with our small squad. Fish on the bench. Hunt on the bench. Gibson on the bench. We're okay. We're all right. We'll trust ourselves against the Blackpool team. No one stands out there to worry me. They're all probably going to worry me. Kick off here against Blackpool. First action is them on the ball going long. And I would say that the pink is more of an issue than it would have been if we were playing in blue and white. Oh, Dunkley can't do that as Thompson takes it. Gives it to Harry Chapman. Goes out wide for some... Oh, that's got to be 1-0. Oh, for gee me. Oh, that wasn't pretty. That was not pretty at all. Poor defending. Poor mistake from Dunkley, as we've seen there. They came through. They did well with the ball. We've got to be fair to them. They did well with the ball. They did what they do. But we've got to do better. Thompson just allowed to run. And Cameron Dawson doesn't even spread himself. What is he doing? Back again. And they're on the ball again, which is... It's ridiculous. Come on, boys. Dunkley heads it away to no one. He's not had a good start. We're going to be honest. Dunkley's had a bad start to this game as Garbutt has it down the wing to Chapman. It's one of those games. It's a proper football manager game when you're playing a team below you. Come on, boys. We've stopped that going in, but it's not going the way we want, is it? We look poor. Not an injury as well. Added to the miss that we've got in the game already. Who do we bring on in this situation? Do we move Christopher Scott across? Bring Longman off for Carvalho? The issue we got now is we've got two players playing who are far from fit enough to play. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Carvalho on, Longman off, Scott to the right. Hope for the best. We're at least in their half. That's a positive. Castillo plays out to Palmer. He's got all the time in the world. Why is he playing a poor ball like that? So he goes back to Castillo. He hasn't got a right foot. So why is he... We did not teach him that in training. Half-time, fitness levels looking shocking. This is really not going as we play. We were better without you. Kick off for the second half. Told him exactly what you expect me to say. I was as angry as I could be. Probably get told off for being too angry. You know how it is. We're on the ball. I'm blaming the pink and orange kits here, guys. That's what I'm putting it down to. Scott goes all the way across. I tell you what. Devine is free. Put the ball into Tyrese. No way. They're actually breaking on us. This is outrageous as Gabriel goes long. Lavery against his old team puts it way wide. Well, Scott's having a terrible game. Castillo's having an awful game. We're on the ball. Hopefully we can just nick a goal in this game, which we don't deserve. I've just boosted Scott as well. I told you how good he is. He's done absolutely nothing today. As it goes back to ball and Palmer, just someone put it in. Oh, wow. Don't listen to the manager. It's what we've learned. As Castillo is going long. Scott into the box. Archer, yes! Saving the day. And you know what? Cameron Archer always gets a bit of a harsh time from me. I don't think he's done enough for us. And we've all been through that. But he's got given a chance there from the one and only. The one and only Christopher Scott has done it for us here with an assist. I mean, what that is. That ball from Castillo is outrageous. But there we go. Come on. Scott's coming off because I don't want him injured. Right, we've had to bring on Pooley, because that's the only lad who's fit and willing to play. The issue is he's playing completely out of position. He's a left winger, and we're playing him on the right wing. So we're going to hope for the best with him. Carvalho is really struggling with fitness. Came on as sub. They've gone long. Lavery's through. Good save, Dawson. That's the Dawson we've been looking for this season. They've got a corner again. Garbutt throwing it in. Comes in. Hall all the way in. Oh! Wondering as kick out straight into a kickoff, and I don't get it. I just don't get how that can happen. Pooley's not going to get that. I do feel like the mistake was maybe bringing Pooley on. I couldn't have let Scott get injured though. Can we get a draw? Devine into Archer. Cameron Archer too, coming on a sub. This boy. He is wanting to stay here. That's the point, isn't it? He wants to stay at the club. He wants to stay at the club. And maybe that's enough. Is it enough? Is he going to be good enough long term? I'm not sure, but he's put away 2 here like an absolute pro striker. So, hard to know where we stand with that one, isn't it? It's a draw, which we've got to take. I think on the balance of play, it was a draw. But it's a team we should be beating. That's the issue with the game. We should have been beating them. Didn't play well enough. Dunkley to get a 7-8 and still make that big mistake in the first half. Clark Salter, he's unhappy. 6.9. He's not a 6.9 player, is it? So that makes that quite evident. Maybe Gibson should have played. Pooley came on though. Fair play to Pools. I was super positive with the players. I was super positive. I said, don't worry about it. We're going to move on. We're going to do better. It doesn't help us. These two teams have a game in hand, Forest and Watford. Doesn't help us really. Then they've been doing so well as well. So they're going to jump ahead of us. We're going to probably drop back to 4th. If we'd have won that game, we would have been sitting in 2nd. That would have been quite pretty, but we won't be. But to beat Blackpool, I mean, bottom of the league they are. Bottom of the league. Why do you never beat the bottom of the league team? Someone get down in the comments now. Why do you never beat the bottom of the league team? Ridiculous. Longman's out for 2 to 3 weeks. It's just we've got a small squad, which means we probably will have to do something in the transfer window, but we don't have the budget for it, but we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to bring somebody in. When you look at the development centre here, we've got these 2 guys who can come on and do stuff. They can do stuff, but it's not enough of a backup for me. Cadamartri's the one, though, isn't it? Cadamartri's the one. We know how much I'm a big fan of Cadamartri. 3 games already this season. Might come in. Right, so Swiderski's not going to get a work permit, which is not good. Okay, so that's not good. But we're going to apply again, like we always do, and hope for the best. This boy could be something. He's doing all right on loan at the moment, so it's been time. Let's apply. Let's apply for a work permit. Why not? It's transfer deadline day, though, everybody. So let's take part. Watch it go yellow. Here we are. It's transfer deadline day. Now, what's already been a rumour is Christian Oliveira coming into us. Well, I tell you what, looking at him already, I don't know much about him. But issue number 2 is if he costs nothing, I'll bring him in. I know what you're thinking. Crazy. I know. Shall I find? Let's go on this journey together. How much is it going to cost in wages? Nothing. But he is going to cost me 44k a month. Total cost will be 225. What do I actually? Oh no, I've still got them pay his wages. No, he's not coming. But forget that. I'll bring you back when we're doing something. Right, so these are things that are happening. We've gone in for 2 strikers on loan. We've gone for 2. They're both from Chelsea. I won't go into it unless we get them. Just keep it on the edge like that. We've had these offers come in for play. I want to say offers. They're testing the water on a possible move for these 2 boys. We'll have a look at them with your Valentine Gigaburger. Gigleburger. So I was close. I felt okay with it. He's way too much money for us, but they're thinking about sending him out on loan. I don't think we need this boy testing the waters. Tottenham, you're not testing him with us, but this man, what a name. Dale Good. Big fan of the name. So he's got a chance. What we're going to do on him, though, is we're going to fully scout him and look for him in the summer, I think. See if he becomes a decent player. Not for now. Defence is strong. We've had 3 loan offers accepted. Now it's down to the players. So 13 hours to go. There's a lot of players on free transfers as well. We are looking into those. It's not really going the way we want it to. I'm not going to lie. A lot of them don't want to come. So including Sergio Aguero still doesn't, for some reason, want to come to Hillsborough. Oh, frustration everywhere, as per usual on deadline day. We've got 11 hours to go. Man City just won't let any of their players come to us. And a lot of them are saying, we need to play with better players. We're 4th in the league. Come on. Boys, we've got a striker. We've got a striker. And an outrageous one at that. What is, except Armando Broja is coming to play for Wednesday. What a deal I think this is. Like, I'm not joking. It means we can go back to pressing forward, which is fantastic. He plays pressing forward. Good pace, good finishing. He's not actually that much money, to be honest. If we can do well this season, there may even be a possibility of signing him. How long has he got left on his contract? Because obviously Chelsea aren't that bothered. 2026, that's too long. But guys, what a signing. Last year he was in the Championship with Bristol City. 12 goals in 27 games. We'll see what he can do for the second half of the season. I'm super excited about that. Let me know what you think down there in the comments. It's good as well because we've been turned down by one of the other ones. It is Sousa Bell, who's decided for the 4th time this season he doesn't want to join us. He's got incredible stats. He's someone that we're going to have to really follow and hope for the best. I'm going to actually see how he does while he's at West Brom as well. He was in the Championship last year and nearly a goal in every other. So that's the kind of player we wanted. But Broja, Brozier. We need midfielders, though. I agree. I agree with you. Oh, it's a decision, boys. Don't like decisions, and this one isn't one that I really want. But I think I've promised him that he will go out on loan. Will Fish. I want Will Fish to be a really good player here. At the moment, he's only played 3 games, but he's got a very good 7 on it. But he's been offered to go to League One and Oxford. Now, they're 3rd in League One. They're not really going to pay much. They're going to pay £875 a month, which ain't great on a man who's got a K wage. But, important player, defender centre. I'm accepting it. Probably going to regret it. That's how I feel about that one. We've got another boy coming in on a bit of a trial here. He's called Erman Soglo. I'm not really sure. Just why not? Why not? Look at the transfer list. Right, look at the transfer list this season. We've got Hazard. He's on the transfer list. Coutinho, transfer list. Suarez, transfer list. Kimpembe, transfer list. Grealish, transfer list. Shaparenko, champion. I mean, what is this? Like, none of them are obviously going to come to us, obviously. But all of those players on the transfer list. That is, if we were at a bigger club or if Wednesday were in the Premier League at this point. Look at it. This is an unbelievable. I know they're all getting on-ish, but there's a lot of players moving around. A lot of things could happen here. This is outrageous. Again, none of them want to come to us, but outrageous. Will Fish has gone. So Will Fish has moved. Will Fish has moved. Will Fish has gone to Oxford. We're still looking to bring in a midfielder. It's really tough. I'm even going for Xhaka. It's just typical. I think typical guys. What we're looking at is nothing happening. We're trying, but this looks like a squad. We're going to have to use youngsters. I think it's going to be youngsters for the rest of the season. Did I hear someone scream panic buy? Because that's what we've just done. 100% a panic buy on Ethan Ennis, a 19-year-old from Man United. Decent stats. I was impressed by the stats. He wants to go out on loan. We've just bought him. This is the positive. We just got for 190 grand. We threw it out there. We said, here you go. He moved from Liverpool to Man U for 750. We just threw out 190. They accepted it. Could be a player. But he does want to go straight out on loan. So we're going to see if we can do that. If not, he's going to probably, I'm not going to lie, get into the squad. That's just the way it's going to be. So we'll see. But there it is, guys. Did we do enough? I don't think we did. But let's look. It looks quite positive when I look at this. We spent £550,000, which for us is a lot of money. We don't normally spend money. Bringing in Christopher Scott, bringing in Ethan Ennis. 2 boys coming into the team. It's always good to see. Ethan Ennis, admittedly, has never played a game of football in his life. But that's by the by. It's by the by. He's played 22 for Matt and Hughes under 23s. So let's look at that as a positive. So he's come in. We've let Hagen, Fish and Simons go. Simons go on loan. The loanies are gone. We've got Brozier in on loan. That is the one, boys. I think we made a good deal signing Scott early. And this boy hopefully should get us over the line for the end of the season. That's what we're hoping for. He gets us over the line for the end of the season. There's a few deals that didn't quite make it through for us, which was a bit frustrating, we've got to say. But when you're looking at our wages, we're at 19th. We can't really come up against these teams, get even close to them. When you look at the roundup all together, let's see the biggest deals that are happening. Biggest spenders, Watford, £57 million. I mean, there's me worrying over 190 for Ennis, and they're just rocking out 57 million over 6 players. That's nearly 10 million a player. What chance do we have there? They did sell it. No, they bought. No. Oh, they've just bought Idrissi, sorry. Which, you know, that's by the by. He's been playing at West Ham. But 22.5 million plus a part exchange. Outrageous. You can't deal with that. You can't deal with that playing here with a £2 million structure and no ability to get people in on loan because of the money we had. Billing has gone out to Palace as well for 775. We had no chance against these guys, but still a long way to go for the rest of the season. We've brought some people in. That's good to see. We're on an A+. That's good to see. We've got Millwall coming up. You don't need to worry about that. When are we coming back? That's what you want to know. And you know what? We're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it plays out for a little bit. And we're going to come back in the games again. Should we come back for these two? We're going to come back for those two. Why not? We're going to come back at the start of March. It's going to be Blackburn and Portsmouth. 23rd, so we'll probably lose that one, and 16th right now, but who cares? We're going to come back for it. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe. Let me know if you thought we did okay in the transfer window down there in the comments, of course. But apart from that, we're all Wednesday, ain't we? Toodle pip.